Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is part two of my series on trading multiple accounts on Apex Trader Funding. I hope that you understand more clearly the potential of why you might want to trade multiple accounts. It's certainly not for everybody, and you need to make the best decision for yourself at this current point. It depends on your budget. It depends on your skill level. It depends on your goals and preferences, quite honestly. So, all of those things come into play. But as for me, my preferences, my goals, I highly recommend trading multiple accounts. So, today let's talk about how to actually do that. The trade copier from Apex is the one that I use. This is available at apexinvesting.com. It's $150. It says that it's on sale, but it's always that price. So you're not going to miss anything if you don't, rush out and get it right this second. They did recently come out with an updated version. I tried that for one day and absolutely hated it. It also just completely demolished my accounts. Thankfully, Apex took responsibility for that and corrected my accounts. So it wasn't a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but I didn't even like the way it looked. I didn't like anything about it. So I actually have gone back to the original Apex trade copier, which you can see here on the upper left corner. And the way that this thing works is you're going to choose your instrument. Now, you have to pick the instrument that you're actually going to be trading on your charts. If you use chart trading or on your dome, if you use that, however you want to do it is totally fine. But just make sure that they match. The way that I make this super simple is I just link it up. So this you can see here is purple for the instrument link, and all of my charts are purple for the instrument link. That means if I change anything on the charts or change anything over here, they all will change because I want them synced up. So that's the first thing is you're going to choose your instrument. Second, you're going to choose a leader account. Now, this is the account that you're actually looking at here. Now, I do use Chart Trader, so this is how I do it. Might not be exactly how you do it. Again, totally fine. But again, you want to sync up what you're looking at here or which account you're trading here with which is your leader account here. Otherwise, if you have a different leader account than what is showing over here, then it's not going to work. The trade copier will not work. It will just trade whatever is on the chart. So that's key. So I have my Sim 101 account here and here. So perfect. Those are synced. Then what I want to do is I want to turn on or off various follower accounts. Now, maybe I want to trade all of these things at once. I could turn them all on. And then when I place one trade here on my Sim account, it will copy the trades into these other accounts. So it's not like you have to manage, 10 different accounts, 10 different trades at the same time. You're going to manage one trade at a time, but it's going to be copying to all of your other accounts, which then makes it really, really convenient to trade multiple accounts. Now, let's talk about some of the fancy things that you can do. Of course, you don't have to have all of these on. Let's say you were trading one and you already hit your daily profit goal. Great. Turn that one off and keep going on the others and see if you can hit that as well. So some of the cool things you can do right now, this is set for exact quantity, which means if I'm trading one on my chart here, you can see this ATM setup is set for one quantity. That means I will trade one to all of these other accounts. But I can shift that. I can change it to a ratio. Maybe on one of them, I want to trade double. So if I put 2 in here, this will trade 2 lots on that exact same trade, but instead of one lot, it'll be trading 2 lots only on that specific account. So that's something cool that you can do in terms of maybe you're playing some of your accounts a little more aggressively and some a little more conservatively, however you want to do it, but that is ratio. Another cool thing you can do is something called a cross order. Now let's take a look at what that is, how you're going to get that. You're going to hover your cursor somewhere in the background here. And if you right click, that will bring up this tiny little menu, always on top or cross order. If you select cross order, that then opens up this cross order. So we don't have anything checked in the cross order right now. So right now it's saying all of them are NASDAQ. That makes sense because this is NASDAQ, and everything's NASDAQ. But Again, maybe I want to play one of my accounts a little bit more conservatively, and I want to change it to a micro. So now you can see that flipped here to MNQ. That is the micro NASDAQ. So this way I can trade the big NASDAQ on most of these and the micro NASDAQ on this one particular account. And that may be for whatever reason you choose. There are some other things in here. I never use them. So I just use ratio if I want to change the amount of lots that I am trading, or I use the cross order. Again, that's from right clicking in the background here. And you can turn it off, of course, if just click it and then that cross order disappears, as you can see. So that is how I do it. I hope that is helpful for you for reaching your goals maybe a little bit sooner. The thing that I love about it is that then you only have to manage one thing going on here, one trade, and you can have as many lots as your account will allow or as your risk profile allows. But it certainly makes it a whole lot easier than trying to do all of these different trades at once. Right now, Apex Trader Funding is offering 80% off on any size evaluation account. You can have as many evaluation accounts as you want. Speaking of trading multiple accounts, you can only have 20 fully funded PAs. Those are performance accounts. That's 20 per household. But in terms of evals, you can have as many as you want. So if you want to get a few extra to have some in the wings just in case something happens, that is the beauty of trading on a funded account because it's not real money. You're not actually risking anything other than your initial investment, which I don't even consider a risk. That's more like a business decision to invest in an Apex evaluation account. There's a link and coupon code down below if you want to check out that sale that goes through the 27th. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.